Fractures are scary.
You know what?
It's like you like see that.
Well, my neck was injured, so literally I couldn't feel my arm. I didn't know that it was broken.
Really?
And I was laying in the hospital emergency department on a Saturday in the hall. It was really busy, and they had me strapped to a backboard because I had a neck injury. So they didn't let me move, so I couldn't see my arm. And this lady came by, and I was like, "God, when are they gonna get me in?" Because I couldn't even move. You know, I was like stuck, flat on my back, straight. And she goes, "Oh, hon, we'll see." And then she goes, "Oh, your arm." And then a nurse came and she goes, "Oh, compound fracture." And then they took me into surgery right away.
They didn't even notice?
No, they didn't even know when they checked me in.
Where
and I
did
didn't
you go?
even know.
What
They took
hospital
me into
were you at?
surgery right away, and they said there was like dirt in it because I fell in a horse arena and the bone came out. And they immediately took me into surgery, put me out. I woke up with a big old cast in my arm, and my neck wasn't fixed. And it took, so I wouldn't have my neck fixed if they hadn't seen my arm. So I lived with my neck for about 5 more years, and it was like, it had major issues, and then finally it went completely where 2 vertebrae were like this, and the disc was completely gone. The spinal cord was in the middle. And I got to where I couldn't feel my arm, and they go, "You're going to wind up paralyzed."
Wait, it was like pinching?
Yeah.
Like
There was no disc left.
Oh.
So both the vertebrae were on the spinal cord, right here. So they took, then about 5 years later, they took me to surgery, put a plate and 2 bolts in it. And bone from a donor. I have bone from a young motorcycle victim. That is who they get bone from, because it's usually young people. And that's really sad. You know, that people ride motorcycles, the doctors know that there's going to be more fatalities. And that's where they get bone from. So I had bone from somebody else.
That's what hospital you go to where they didn't notice a piece of your
It was
bone
Mercy
outside
San
your...
Juan, and you know
Really?
what? I haven't been there since.
That's where I was born.
My dad used to work there.
Really? What did he do?
He's an ER nurse.
A what?
ER nurse.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably a very.
He was like, man,
How long ago did he work there?
ooh, maybe 12 years ago.
Huh?
He stopped like 12 years ago.
This happened to me 23 years ago.
Oh.
So if he could.
Mine was so hot. I'm so hungry.
So how's that Ethernet cable work out for Mr. Wallace's belt?
I don't know. You might have to ask him. I don't know. I didn't even think about it.
That was funny.
He was a yellow belt. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Good morning.
I told Mr. Barlow that he did that, and Mr. Barlow just laughed.
Yeah.
I've never had a broken arm or anything like that. The worst injury I've ever had is I sprained my ankles.
Broken my femur. Did you sprain it, Dad?
Thank you, China.
You know, Trevor, I
It wasn't even bad. I had like a thing on for a couple of weeks.
I sprained my ankle so bad I was in a cast for 4.5 months, and they wouldn't let me put weight on it with crutches. I literally, my whole ankle rolled, it like wound up all the way. And they wouldn't do surgery. Yes.
I fractured my femur.
Did you?
I was
I've broken my nose twice, and this arm once. This arm twice. This arm I actually broke.
I was a lucky child. I used to climb trees and everything.
You know, I was extremely active and extremely clumsy.
Like my cousin tried to climb a tree with me. She jumped to the limb, and then she jumped and she missed the branch and she broke backwards and broke her arm.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I used to ride motorcycles all the time, and the worst injury I got was a scraped elbow.
That's really
I'm
good.
drinking. So I broke my feet. I'm drinking. I was going.
I
What,
stepped
102?
on dirt
I don't know
on
what
the road.
Why can't you
I
put
never-
pressure on the Indian?
On a sprain.
My stepbrother rode my bike once. When last time it was ridden, and
Because
he crashed
it's
and
the soft
he hit my
tissue.
handlebars.
And if you think of your ankle, if it's going all different directions,
Had
And if you sprain all the soft tissue, that means it's all stretched out and all
had
inflamed.
research.
So it won't heal if you put weight on it because it could
And
rot one way or the other.
took
The
down the
ligaments have to heal back and be not stretched.
And
If
it was
they're
just
stretched, your leg, see how your ankles are like this?
I started
Well,
freaking
the
out.
sprain, those ligaments
Kind of
that
slow down.
hold it in place,
Walks up the front
stretched.
tire and flips over
so it takes a lot of time for them to get back to where they are. I actually have a cousin who sprained the same ankle like 6 times,
I'll start from
and the last time he had to have surgery where they
I started with 15 and I was like,
pinned it back
oh,
together.
no, I know how
So
this is.
sprains take a long time to do.
I mean, we're at height.
Longer than a break. A broken bone will heal faster than the soft tissue. What a fun conversation on Friday the 13th.
Oh,
No more injuries.
Oh my gosh,
When I-
guys, it is really fun.
It is. I realized that when I wrote
Happy Death Day's out.
It's not.
I learned how to ride a bike on a motorcycle. Like my first motorcycle, a little 50 with training wheels on it. That's how I learned how to ride a bike.
I learned how to drive a motorcycle before I drove a car.
For what?
I rode a motorcycle before I drove a car. We had a Honda 90.
Yeah. I don't know 50, which is as small as
A
I get.
50, yeah.
The thing is, like, I remember riding that when I was older. We kept it like this, and like a little clown.
They
on a
are
bike.
little, yep.
Look how they look.
Mr. Wallace,
Yes.
kind of relaxing.
Can you relax what?
Relaxing thing.
Can you relax this period? So you slept last period.
I give me
I
the
already
details
watched the
sticker.
movie.
Hey, it's so baller.
So,
What is it?
but what is it that you need to relax from when you slept the last period?
You have more
I got
people.
it.
You have to let your eyelids relax open.
I'm sorry, what?
You have more paperwork? It needs to go to our teacher.
I just need to go today.
It does.
I need to work on it, yeah.
Okay.
You need to go now?
Well,
I need you to run
no,
it.
okay, I'll take roll.
Thank you. How you guys doing today, huh?
Great.
No, great.
Excellent. You guys want to review SID or work independently?
Review.
Review
Oh, watch a
That's
movie.
it.
or watch it? There ain't no movie to watch.
You can bring in the Napoleon Dynamite. We'll watch it.
Oh, you want to watch those? You like those?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You like?
The
Oh, okay,
guy
that's
eats,
cool.
like,
I'm sorry, what?
the videos where the guy eats things. Is that what you're talking
That's not what you're talking about. You're talking about the government movie that I showed that one day.
Yeah.
Probably.
You probably weren't here.
Oh, that thing.
The guys,
Oh, that.
you get the guys with the wigs?
Mr. Barlow's tape.
I have no idea. I wasn't here. Remember, I had to put it in and leave. I don't remember what I was doing that day. I think I was attending someone's IEP at that moment. Yeah. Really?
Sorry.
Look at you. Yeah, okay. You want me to put one of those in on a Friday? Why don't you finish your notes as that's on? Or if you want to watch it, that's fine. As long as you're engaged in watching that. Hey, did Trump put out his tax plan yet? I know that he said he was going to make an announcement.
I believe it. I'll try to look it up because I looked it up the other day.
And not a tweet of it, but the
Yeah, I
actual
looked
plan
it up.
itself. I'd like to know, because they said there's gonna be some middle class, I don't know if I'm gonna be
The
in
thing,
that.
the problem is that we won't be able to claim, California tax as a reduction. And what should happen, if he's a great negotiator, here's what needs to happen. If you can't claim the state tax, then let's meet in the middle and let everybody claim half of the state tax. That's not the
I think it should be a flat
flat tax for everybody, a
tax.
certain percentage, yeah.
tax for everybody, like, I think it should go,
You know-
25,000 and under, 50,000 and under, 150 and under, anything above that, a flat tax.
Yeah,
But a flat tax on each of those, I wish that someone would do that.
but what about just a flat
No
sales
loopholes.
tax for everybody? Because if you think about it, people who are dealing drugs, okay, they may make
Wait,
a lot of money.
nationally?
Yeah,
You
they
can't do
may
that.
make a lot of money, and they're gonna buy big cars and
But the
It's the
state,
things-
the sales tax is state though,
Because they
state
need
by
to put a
state.
federal sales tax on everything. Then people who don't have a lot of money, don't buy big things, they're not gonna pay big taxes.
You're killing me.
I'm sorry, that would work.
Chapter
just-
I'm
25.
gonna run
taxes.
for president.
Chapter
So,
25.
no, so what you're saying is do away with state taxes and have a sales, that's a federal sales tax?
Maybe.
At what percentage?
I was thinking 2 cents on every dollar, over and above, what, it wouldn't hurt anybody that bad, would it? That you-
2% on every, well, because there's some things that you don't have to pay tax. So
Like
would we
food,
still not
you
pay
know,
taxes
But
on?
TVs and phones and cars and birds and expensive clothes and jet planes and yachts. Think of all the money the government would have. And then maybe we wouldn't have to pay anything tax. Be a better world. Those who buy bigger things are gonna pay more tax.
See, and then the debate too is like, well, how do we spend money? How do we manage money? That's the other thing, like, you can either cut money or add money. Adding money doesn't mean you're going to, that just means that there's like greater potential for mismanagement and abuse, right? So it's like, it's a really convoluted thing.
Okay, let me look it up. As well.
Tyler, were you trying to say something during that time? Just
No,
now?
I was saying that chapter 25 covers taxes.
You wanna talk chapter 25. I wanna talk chapter 25, but the next chapter, I wanna talk about the media's role. And since the media is such a, for some people, a hot button topic recently.
We're talking about taxes and stuff, and I thought it was wrong.
See,
Yeah.
we've got the New York Times, we've got that Tom thing, what is the real Donald Trump, is that his website? Look at this. Let me do that.
That's his Twitter name.
I think it's his
Yeah,
Twitter.
it's Twitter.
Wherever the, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be published somewhere. I can't imagine that. The plan itself, I don't think it's gonna matter what website we go to, right? The plan is the plan, so if there's a plan and it's been, I just wanna know, what's the plan? What do I get to look forward to? Because right now, I don't like what I'm looking forward to. But, you know, I live with it. Okay, guys, so you want video today?
Yeah.
Okay, then you need to withstand this. Take out your notes, I wanna look at what you got. Take out your notes, I wanna see what you got. That means you too, Trev.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Olivia, I know you're working on it, and I thank you, although you're supposed to get it done last night.
How did you have?
Why didn't we get it done last night?
Because I didn't bring my.
Oh, where the hell are my glasses? Oh, they're right here. You know that the other night at Sac City, I went to work, and I said, all right, tonight we're going to discuss, we were talking about student loan debt. The arguments about the different student loan
How do
debt.
you teach?
I teach English writing 300, 101, English 101. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking to them, and I said, well, I'm not gonna be able to read tonight because I usually read, and I said, because I don't have my reading glasses. The whole time, you know that red flannel, they were in the pocket.
Did they see
No
it?
one said anything. Well, someone said, as they walked out, someone goes, you know your glasses are in your pocket, right? And I looked down and I was like, there.
So you did the same thing you did in class today when you're.
Is that what I did just now? Well, this wasn't in my shirt.
Oh. You did that
I
earlier.
just found that, I did that earlier.
Yeah, like
Okay.
the other day. Yeah.
Initial version of full tax plan?
It's out there? Okay, so it's up. I'll look it up then. Cool. So it is, so it's done. I heard it was gonna happen within the next day or two.
Version.
Okay.
Well, actually, an 8% tax is not actually that bad.
An 8% tax?
Yeah, California.
8% income tax?
Oh, it's sales tax.
Yeah, that's what it already is. It's like 7.
An 8% tax is not that bad. Okay, you can have that opinion. An 8% sales tax is not that bad.
It depends on what you're buying.
It depends on what you're buying,
For
right?
example, what about plastic figurines, which are like.
Well, which are like, what, a dollar or two? So if
No,
something
like-
costs $1, how much are you paying?
Then you'd be paying.
8 cents.
$1.08,
Yeah, that's.
okay?
Think about if you're buying a house. That'd be a lot of money.
You know what, that's a great freaking question.
There's different
Okay,
taxes
let
on
me
houses,
see.
right?
There's different costs for a house.
An average house.
But it doesn't matter. It all scales the same way. It's not. It's a flat.
No, that's the problem, it's not flat. It doesn't scale the same way. And there's also, and here's the other thing too, that this is the big,
Wait, are you telling me a 7% on dollars different from 7% or 8% on $100?
no, okay. Okay, when you say it all, I think the problem is how I perceive it. When you said it, I'm just talking about all kinds of taxes. I mean, I thought you were talking about it.
We're talking
meaning-
about sales tax.
So you're talking about specifically sales tax. You're right. It all scales the same. You're absolutely right.
So you
Okay.
said,
But he had brought up the thing about houses.
which
And so, and then, yeah, but then here's the thing you have to look at too, right? So, you know, you gotta pay property taxes, so like, and then what you can claim, you know, a lot of this, what is factored in is how much the thing is worth. That's why we have assessors, right? And so there isn't like a flat number for that. Yes?
What is published, I just read, is not what he said when he was interviewed about the tax.
Thank you. Okay,
So we may not have all the correct information on it.
Okay.
It looks like we've got a bunch of that.
updates,
opinion.
but, oh, so you're not at DonaldTrump.com?
There was nothing on that. I went to a business Donald Trump and it said new tax plan. And it said.
And does it say
plan.
what the plan is?
It was, as I read it, it was more of their opinions.
Of what it is?
Sounded like,
Okay,
yeah.
so maybe it hasn't come out yet. Okay, so there's the end, I mean,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know, we'll
just
see.
be
I can look
careful
it up
what you
myself.
believe. It's one of those things where we're gonna have to search for it.
Well, once it becomes, here's the deal, once it becomes law, there's no debate, I mean, there'll be debates over it, I'm sure. But once it becomes law, once it becomes legislation, there's no gray area, there it is.
Right. And
So
it's not
that's what
very
we're looking for
gray
right
area.
now, okay.
does he want to raise the tax in general? Like, you know,
I don't know what the plan is, so we'll see. No, but from what I understand, what kind of excites me is I heard there's going to be middle class cuts. That it's gonna be good for the middle class. Of course, the big debate is how much the rich actually pay when you factor in, and especially businesses, corporations, how much they pay when you factor in loopholes. You know, so, you know, oftentimes politicians will campaign on either, now, there's two schools of thought, right? You close the loopholes, you regulate, but then people who don't like big government say, don't regulate, and then the issue is, well then, what happens with that money that could be going back into, you know, the economy, going back into the country?
Jobs.
So, and that's where trickle-down economics, have you guys heard that term, trickle-down economics? Do you know what that means?
No.
Trickle-down economics means that, okay, if you're the president and you create policies that allow me as a business owner to maximize my profits and to make my money, I will put that money back into the economy.
When people are greedy, it almost never works.
You know, and the thing is that that's one opinion.
That's how they tried to end the Great Depression, dude.
That's a sweeping generalization, so I can't, yes.
Yeah, an opinion that I heard in an interview.
Concerning what? Trickle down?
The tax, well.
Oh, we're talking about
deficit,
trickle down.
basically. Okay.
But, I mean, you can, if you wanna, let me, cause I'd like to hear this. B14? Hi. Fourth period. It makes no difference to me. Can we talk on the phone? I got a ton of paperwork. I was gonna stay, kind of lock myself in my room and do it. And I know that, there was a student who wanted to talk about something, but, do we need to talk? Is there an issue? Of course. Can you, is it about someone in particular? Okay. Gotcha. Yep. You betcha. Bye-bye. Okay, let's hear it. Now, this isn't about trickle down
It has to
economics.
do with the tax. It was just something.
The tax meeting.
Well, and our
is it
federal
tax?
deficit of $20 trillion, that the lowering the taxes on bringing money back in here is supposed to generate like $5.3 trillion back into the federal, our budget.
Okay.
You know, that would take it down to 15 trillion in 20.
Okay,
So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. That would have to do with the tax plan passing and money that's overseas
right, okay.
coming back. So,
Hey.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, yeah. You know, the trillions of dollars that they say that we're indebted for, I think it's like the Greenland ice sheet, right? There's nothing that's gonna stop the melting.
I think China owns that.
You know, but also, the thing is this, that it's a concept.
Yeah.
There isn't 20 trillion out there, I mean, it's a concept, right? So it's like, so it's basically like the concept of credit. We've gotten things on credit. We're never gonna pay it off. You know, and the amount is so astronomical and the compounded interest is so astronomical that it's just kind of like, I don't know. To me, to my lay mind, it's unfathomable. And so the notion that any plan, but the debt itself is kind of an absurd concept.
Why is there such thing as a debt?
Why is there, well, you understand the debt, right? When you guys take my econ class, you guys are going to be looking at a video about banks and how banks work, okay? And one of the things you have to know is banks work on an idea. So that when you borrow, say, $100,000 from the bank, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's I mean, you know, most banks, I'm sure, will have $100,000 in cash. But when you think about there's, say, 1,000 people who bank at the same bank and each of them borrows $100,000, that money isn't like, you the homeowner, I'm not handing you $100,000 in hard cash. So what happens is your account shows $100,000 in it now, right? But that's all a concept, guys. That's an idea. Money is idea. You guys following me here?
Yeah.
Now, you take it out in small amounts. I want to take out $1,000 to buy a new car.
Maybe if there's
And I'm
no
gonna
such
use
thing as
cash, excuse me,
credit.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Then you can get that. And you could probably, if it's like one person on a given day asking to take out $100,000 in cash, they could probably get it. But like the run on, like during the stock market crash and Black Friday, what happened is like people went to their banks and they were demanding the money and then they found out that, oh, our money is just an idea. There is, and that's where banks, that's where the problem began. So when those first bankers, however long ago, hundreds, 1,000 years ago, whenever it was, when they first started, that's what checks are, right? Checks are an idea. Checks are an idea, and they represent the money that you have in the bank, but what is it? It's just paper. I mean, if you guys think about what money is, it's just, it blows my mind, so it's just dirty paper. It's
Yeah.
really dirty, right?
Cotton stuff, cotton.
It's like you take a penny, can you eat a penny? And yet we can give it in exchange of, not a penny, obviously, but we give this money, this dirty paper, these hard coins, in exchange for goods and services. And then you take that, and so when you really think about it though, it's like, this is absurd. Here's my, you know, that's what currency is. Currency is any medium of exchange. Oh, you wanna borrow my glasses? I want you to give me your shoes. Your shoes are money at that point. You guys know that? That's a type of currency. Okay, it's a medium of exchange.
The trade of goods.
The trade of goods, and that's why like Bitcoin
Yeah.
and like e-money and stuff, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of mind-blowing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And credit, and the only reason why credit works is because it basically works on the principle of human good, right? That people are going to pay. And here's the thing, some people don't pay what they owe, but others do. Not only that, do they do that, but they pay interest. And that interest makes up for and gives the people, the credit card companies, a profit. That interest makes up for the people who don't pay. Yes.
well, like you talk about fiat, right? the money that the government gives is like because I say so much, but a lot of those other things we listed have actual value, so it makes them different from the currency we use because they have inherently in themselves value.
What?
What do you mean? What? Like the shoes
Like what?
example, like shoes have value.
Oh, yeah, no,
But a
no.
piece of paper doesn't
Yes.
have value.
Yeah, I'm talking about traditional currency in America, or anybody who used paper and coins. Okay? Checks, credit, that's what's absurd, really, are those things. But yeah, you're right, and in exchange you get food. Food could be very valuable, man. What's probably the two most valuable things in the world, guys?
Water and food.
Fresh water is number one. Fresh water. Okay, that's the number one most valuable. Right now in Sierra Leone, you guys know where Sierra Leone is?
Africa.
It's a country in West Africa, and it was under like massive civil war. And they don't even, like the streets, the local utilities, it's chaos there. And in Sierra Leone, like bottled water there is really, 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 really expensive.
Like how much?
Yeah. The last article I read, I think I read something like a bottle of like Evian water, $20.
Oh my god.
Fresh water. Fiji water, if they have it. But, that's a lot of money, guys, for fresh water. A lot of money. And I think I told you guys before, an article that I read about when I was in college said the next world war will really be fought over fresh water. And they feel that Turkey will be the epicenter of that. That was the article. Why? Because Turkey, the mountains that exist in Turkey, in southern Turkey, are the headwaters to much of the Middle East, or what we consider the Middle East.
Wow.
Iraq, the headwaters of the Euphrates and the Tigris, which are the major rivers. A lot of the headwaters for fresh water into Iran, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia doesn't have, so all of that stuff drains southerly towards the Indian Ocean, and if Turkey wanted to dam that and cut it off.
Come on. The next world war will really be humans versus Godzilla and his cronies.
That is a good statement for me to go one of my.
Okay.
Come on, really, when you think about it. Like monster movies reflect reality. Like in the past. So, the next world war will be...
Do you know what Godzilla is a metaphor for?
What?
The person who created, do you guys know? Well, think about
I love Godzilla.
Think about all of Godzilla. Have you seen Godzilla movies?
Yeah.
Okay, who does Godzilla fight? Think about this. What?
Humans.
No, humans. He'll do. So humans don't understand. Kind of like King Kong, right? So they'll attack Godzilla. But then there's that point in the movie where they realize, oh, Godzilla is helping us.
Right.
Who's Godzilla fighting?
Oh, he's fighting his own kind.
Like monsters, right? But how was Godzilla created?
Well, he actually
Old men?
No, humans.
Humans? No.
He
Well,
actually is an ancient predator.
right. And why can he spit like gamma rays or whatever the hell he spits out of his mouth?
I don't know, he has a horn.
Okay, so Godzilla was created through human pollution. And if you look at the creatures that he fights, they're either creatures from outer space, okay, or they're creatures that are mutants because of science. So Godzilla is a metaphor for ecological disaster. That's the person who created Godzilla. That was their response to, Godzilla was created in the 60s, right?
I'm a metaphor for higher level beings.
You're a metaphor for shut the hell up. Okay. Xavier?
What?
Thank you. But anyway. Yeah. Of course, you're done when Chris leaves, so how can I could you please bring it Monday? No, because if I let you keep it, will you study it? You will study it this weekend? Okay, hey guys, before I put in, so we're done pretty much discussing. I want to come around and look at your notes. If the notes look fine, I'll pop in a movie. If the notes look incomplete, we will probably not hide.
She's getting her Spanish.
She's gonna what?
Taking her Spanish quiz.
Okay, where are you going here?
She's gonna take it over to Mr. Barlow's.
Is she allowed, oh,
Yeah,
and she's
she's
doing
the-
that?
yeah.
Okay.
So here's your folder.
You don't have to come back with it. When you,
Well, I'm gonna give her a
no,
folder.
you know what? You put it on me and we let things, listen, let nature, well, what did I say? There's nothing that happens here that's so critical that we have to stop our
But
lives.
she asked me earlier, so I just ran into her. I wanna make sure she was set up by Minnie Mouse.
And say thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
See your notes. This is incomplete. You know that? You should also have, I think it's incomplete. Can I see? Thank you. No, it's good. I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna have Chris photocopy. Oh, no, you're gonna take it home. You won't. Forget it. Right, but she's not here right now. You know what? Are you here sixth period?
No, I don't. There's a student printer, you can go in the library.
Fourth period. Right. Can I keep it fourth and then you come back fifth?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I see yours? You don't have to show me anymore. Can I see yours?
There's a student printer, you know that, right?
No.
Student
I'm not,
printer.
no, I don't need a printer, I need a photocopier.
There's a photocopier in the library for the students only, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
You see, I don't work on think. I want know. Do you know or do you think?
I think there's
You
a
think, you think
there's
that
a
you know?
Because last time I used a student printer before here, one time.
Yeah, Second Continental Congress met in Philadelphia on May 10th, 1775. Excellent. What did they decide though?
Oh, on an army.
Okay, that's one of the things that they decided on.
I didn't finish mine yet.
No, you did not. How about you? Oh, yours is, that's you? Excellent. Ooh. I think I found somebody who has better handwriting than Libby. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I think I found somebody who has worse handwriting than me.
You should see my other one, Mr. Wallace.
Yeah.
That.
The hell is this? You kidding me?
Like,
I'm gonna
two
choke
things on
you
there.
out. Do you have the rest of the notes though? So you have everything here. You just need, can I see your notes, please? Oh. What have we been doing all this time? You know, you've been hiding behind that backpack, probably playing Digimon or whatever it is. Digimon or Pokemon? I don't know what it's called. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. You guys want, that's cool. I'm glad that you guys
Or Wallace Mom.
put that away, put this away.
That sounds Jamaican. Wallace Mom.
Okay, Libby, you gotta listen to this. I think you guys might like this joke. So when I was in high school, my senior year of high school, I made up what I thought. Okay, you know what? I almost lied to you guys. I didn't make this up. My friend Peter Hood made up a joke, a knock-knock joke. Okay, and I felt at the time that it was the greatest knock-knock. You know, I have gone through my life lying to people, saying I made it up, but I just couldn't do that to you guys, because I'm your teacher, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to BS you guys, except for the whole thing about underwear modeling, which I did for 20 years. Okay, so